Behind every decision, every success, and every failure lies a hidden pattern. If you want to uncover those patterns and take control of your life, watch this video until the very end. It might change the way you see everything. I've divided this video into 6 parts. The first part is the hidden patterns that control your life. Have you ever wondered why some people keep making the same mistakes, even when they know the consequences? Why do some people constantly attract success, while others seem trapped in the same cycle of failure? Most people believe their lives are controlled by luck, talent, or circumstances. But the truth is far darker. Your life is controlled by patterns, invisible patterns. Patterns hidden inside your thoughts, your habits, your emotions, and the decisions you make every single day. Here's something psychology has revealed. Your brain is designed to save energy. Instead of analyzing every situation from scratch, it creates mental shortcuts. The more often you repeat a behavior, the stronger that pattern becomes. Eventually, you're no longer making conscious choices. You're running on autopilot. That means many of the decisions you believe are your own are actually the result of habits your brain learned years ago. Think about it. Why do you check your phone without thinking? Why do you procrastinate even when you know it's destroying your future? Why do you return to the same toxic people or repeat the same destructive habits? Because patterns are stronger than motivation. This is one of life's darkest realities. People rarely change because they don't change the systems controlling their behavior. They only change their intentions, and intentions are powerless against deeply rooted patterns. The world understands this better than most people realize. Social media platforms study your behavior. Companies analyze your attention. Algorithms learn what keeps you scrolling. The longer they understand your patterns, the easier it becomes to predict your next move. Now ask yourself a difficult question. If a machine can predict your behavior, are you truly in control of your life, or are you simply repeating yesterday? The most dangerous prison isn't made of steel. It's made of invisible habits, repeated so many times that they feel like your personality. The good news, every pattern can be broken, but only after it is seen. Because you cannot change what you refuse to notice. And today, you're about to uncover the hidden patterns that have been quietly controlling your life all along. Now, let's move on to part 2. You are not as free as you think. What if I told you that most of the choices you call free will were influenced long before you made them? It sounds disturbing, but think about it. Why do you wear certain clothes? Why do you prefer one brand over another? Why do you dream about a particular lifestyle? Did you truly choose those things? Or were those choices slowly planted in your mind? Psychology tells us that the human brain is constantly influenced by its environment. The people around you, the content you consume, the music you listen to, the advertisements you barely notice, all of them quietly shape the way you think. And the most dangerous influence is the one you never realize is happening. Your brain is always looking for shortcuts. Instead of questioning everything, it accepts familiar ideas because they require less mental effort. That's why repeated messages become believable, not because they're always true, but because you've seen them again and again. This is known as the mere exposure effect. The more often you're exposed to something, the more comfortable and trustworthy it begins to feel. Now imagine what happens after years of scrolling through social media. Thousands of videos, millions of opinions, endless comparisons. Without realizing it, your definition of success, your standards of beauty, your fears, your ambitions, can all be shaped by people you've never even met. Here's the dark reality. The greatest prison doesn't have walls. It exists inside the mind. A prison built from beliefs you never questioned. Most people don't make independent decisions. They simply react to programming created by their surroundings. That's why two people can witness the same event, yet interpret it completely differently. Their patterns are different. Their influences are different. Their mental programming is different. Now ask yourself an uncomfortable question. How many of your beliefs are actually yours? And how many were inherited from your family, your friends, your culture, or the internet? Real freedom isn't the ability to do whatever you want. Real freedom begins the moment you recognize what's been influencing you all along. Because once you become aware of the invisible forces shaping your mind, they begin to lose their power. And that's where true control begins. Part 3, the comfort zone trap. There is a prison that millions of people willingly walk into every single day. It has no walls, no guards, no locked doors. Yet almost no one escapes it. It's called The comfort zone. Most people think comfort is a reward, but in reality, comfort often becomes the greatest obstacle to growth. Your brain is designed to keep you safe. From an evolutionary perspective, survival mattered more than success. Anything unfamiliar was treated as a potential threat. That's why your brain naturally resists change. Not because change is always dangerous, but because it's unpredictable. Every time you think about starting a business, learning a new skill, speaking in public, or chasing a bigger dream, your mind immediately begins creating excuses. What if I fail? What if people laugh at me? Maybe I'll start tomorrow. Those thoughts don't mean you're incapable. They mean your brain is trying to protect you from uncertainty, and that's where the trap begins. The comfort zone doesn't destroy your life overnight. It slowly convinces you to settle. One postponed decision becomes a habit. One missed opportunity becomes regret. 1 year becomes 5, then 10. Before you realize it, you've built a life you never truly wanted. Here's one of life's darkest realities. Most people don't fail because they aren't talented. They fail because they become comfortable with average. Comfort feels peaceful in the moment, but over time, it quietly steals your potential. The pain of discipline lasts for a while. The pain of regret can last a lifetime. Look around. Every extraordinary achievement you've ever admired started with someone doing something uncomfortable. Every athlete, every entrepreneur, every scientist, every leader, they all had one thing in common. They chose temporary discomfort over permanent mediocrity. Ask yourself this: how many opportunities have you lost? Not because you couldn't do them, but because you were too comfortable to try. The comfort zone promises safety, but it often delivers stagnation. Growth begins the moment you step into uncertainty, because your future isn't waiting inside your comfort zone. It's waiting just beyond the fear that's been holding you back. Part 4. People are not always what they show. Every person you meet is wearing a mask. Some wear it to impress, some wear it to protect themselves, and some have worn it for so long, they no longer know who they really are. The truth is, you never meet someone's complete personality. You meet the version they choose to show you. Psychologists have long observed that people adjust their behavior depending on who they're with. The way someone behaves with their family is often different from how they behave with friends. The person who seems confident in public may struggle with self-doubt in private. The one who always smiles may be fighting battles no one else can see. This is why appearances can be misleading. Social media makes this even more powerful. People don't usually post their failures. They don't upload moments of fear, loneliness, or disappointment. Instead, they show carefully selected highlights. A perfect photo, a perfect lifestyle, a perfect image. And after seeing enough of these images, many people begin comparing their real lives to someone else's edited reality. But here's the dark reality. The most convincing lies are often the ones that don't need words. A smile can hide pain. Confidence can hide insecurity. Kindness can hide manipulation. Silence can hide resentment. And charm can sometimes hide dangerous intentions. This doesn't mean you should become suspicious of everyone. It means you should stop judging people only by what they choose to show. Pay attention to actions, not promises. Watch consistency, not performances, because words are easy. Actions reveal character. Ask yourself this: how many times have you trusted someone's image instead of their behavior? How many times have you ignored clear warning signs simply because someone looked convincing? One of the greatest skills you can develop is learning to see beyond appearances. Because in life, what people repeatedly do will always tell you more than what they repeatedly say. The moment you stop believing every mask, you begin seeing people for who they truly are, and that awareness can protect your time, your energy, and sometimes even your future. Part 5. Money patterns. Money doesn't simply reveal who you are. It reveals the patterns that control you. Have you ever noticed that two people can earn the same amount of money, yet one becomes wealthy while the other stays trapped in financial stress? The difference isn't always income. It's often behavior. Psychology shows that small financial habits, repeated consistently, can have a huge impact over time. Every purchase, every impulse, every financial decision is part of a pattern. Most people don't spend money because they need something. They spend money because they're chasing a feeling. Stress, boredom, loneliness, status, temporary happiness. The purchase lasts a few seconds. The habit can last for years. This is one of the darkest financial realities. Many people work harder to impress strangers than they do to build their own future. They buy things they don't truly need, with money they haven't fully earned, to impress people who won't remember them next week. Meanwhile, the people quietly building wealth often look ordinary. They understand something most people ignore. Money grows through discipline, not emotion. Every dollar you save, invest, or waste is a vote for the future you're creating. Ask yourself this: do you control your money? Or does your money control you? If your mood decides your spending, then your emotions are managing your finances. And emotions are rarely good financial advisors. The truth is, financial freedom doesn't begin when you earn millions. It begins the moment you become aware of your money patterns. Because wealth isn't built by one lucky decision. It's built by hundreds of small, intentional decisions, made when no one is watching. Your future isn't determined by your next paycheck. It's determined by the habits you repeat after every paycheck. Change your financial patterns, and over time, you change your financial future. Part 6. Breaking the pattern. Now you know the truth. Your life isn't shaped by a single decision. It's shaped by the patterns you repeat every day. The way you think, the way you react, the people you surround yourself with, your comfort zone, your habits, even the way you spend your money. None of these are random. They are patterns. And patterns become your future. But here's the most important realization of all. A pattern is not your destiny. It's just a program that has been repeated long enough to feel permanent. And every program can be rewritten. The first step is awareness. You cannot change what you refuse to see. Start observing yourself. Pay attention to the moments when you react without thinking. Notice the excuses your mind creates. Notice the habits that keep pulling you back. Because every transformation begins with one simple question: why did I do that? The second step is interruption. The next time your mind says, I'll start tomorrow, start today. When fear tells you to stay silent, speak. When comfort tells you to quit, take one more step. When distraction steals your focus, choose discipline instead. Every time you interrupt an old pattern, you weaken it. And every time you repeat a better one, you build a new identity. This is how real change happens. Not overnight, not through motivation alone, but through consistent action. Repeat it until it becomes who you are. Remember this: your past may explain your patterns, but it does not have to define your future. Every successful person you admire was once trapped by habits they had to overcome. The difference is, they stopped letting yesterday control tomorrow. So here's your challenge. For the next 7 days, watch yourself. Notice one pattern that is holding you back. Then break it, even if it's uncomfortable, even if it's difficult, because the life you've been waiting for is hidden behind the pattern you've been afraid to change. The moment you break the pattern, you stop living on autopilot, and that's the moment you finally begin taking control of your life. If this video changed the way you think, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs to hear this. And if you're ready to master your mind, break bad habits, and unlock your true potential, subscribe, because this is only the beginning.